everyone, and welcome to a windswept vlog. In the background behind me you can see Stowe House in Buckinghamshire, where we're about to go. Why am I talking such crap today? I didn't prepare, did I? Okay, having a weekend of exploration. So we went to Marston Moretaine. Yeah, Marston Moretaine in Bedfordshire yesterday. So some clips of that coming up. And then now we are at Stowe House in Buckinghamshire, which is stately home and grounds. And it's part of the Milton Keynes Open Week. They do, no, 2 weeks. God, I'm talking gibberish. There's 2 weeks every year where they open all sorts of places in Milton Keynes and you can just go there for free. I don't know if we're going to get in the house, it might be booked. That's that up there in the background there. But there's like massive gardens and stuff to explore, and Victorian follies and all sorts, and I'm babbling. So anyway, enjoy what's coming up. Some clips of Marston Moretaine in Bedfordshire and now Stowe House in Buckinghamshire. So we're exploring the local area, and I will be back with more later. Enjoy! Doors. And this place was built in the 14th century. I think they said it was 1340. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I hope you can hear me because I am whispering. And this would be, okay, show my knowledge of churches. This would be a font, I imagine. And I don't know, maybe that's a confessional or something. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this amazing church. And now we're going to go outside and look around the grounds and tell you a story. Beautiful door. I'm becoming obsessed with doors. I can speak a bit louder now because I'm coming outside. Anyway, so that is the beautiful church. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to walk backwards to show you it. So that was built in 1340. Look at that. Just stunning. But then I'm going to tell you a story because I have a devil story. So you can see there's a church here, yes? So this is St Mary the Virgin in Marston Moretaine in Bedfordshire. And as you will notice, there is a separate building over here. What is this building, I hear you ask? Well, the story goes that the devil attempted to take the bell from the church and was moving across here, dum, 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 in his little devilly way with his horned feet, and it was too heavy, and he dropped it there because he couldn't carry it. And so they built the bell tower. Now, whether that's actually true or not is hard to say. Unlikely, I know. But anyway, that's why the church is there and the bell tower is 70 feet away, because the bell was too heavy for Satan to carry it. Anyway, we're going to go and look around Marston Moretaine because I've heard there's another story of the devil around here, which I wish to go and investigate, which if I find it, I'll add it on. If not, I'll just video myself telling you it, which would be not as interesting, but hey. Okay, bell tower, church. No sign of the devil at the moment. We continue. Okay, so I'm still here wandering around the village of Marston Moretaine, and we found out that that is the village. There's a village store, and there's a co-op, and shush car, and there's a post office, and that's pretty much it. But it's a really cute little village, and I see in front of me, going back towards the church where we just were, the Bell Pub. Now, I've heard a story about the pub in this village that I told you I was going to share. Ooh, look at these houses, they're so cute. Sorry, I get very easily distracted, don't I? Yes, I have a story about this pub in front of me, and I need to go and investigate something to see if I can share the story with you, because I need to find a rock that apparently is near this pub. But if I find the rock, I'll tell you the story and I'll be back. Okay, bear with me. Oh, look, there's a little modern bit. Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry, I really must stop getting distracted. So he's wandered off over there. He's not even talking to me anymore. Oh, can I share something that I know? So, see how these doorways, they're actually really low? And what I know is that it's because they were built and the old Roman roads were very much lower, and like tarmac and stuff went on top of them, so therefore the roads got built up, and that's why doorways in little villages like this are always so low. And these are some beautiful cottages. Oh, see, look, everywhere I go I want to live. What the hell? Okay, I found the pub. Now I need to go and find a rock, so bear with me and I'll tell you why. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. I've been reading about Marston Moretaine, and I've just read a legend that apparently there is a stone in a field near to the church, and the legend is there was a child on the Sabbath that was leapfrogging the stone, and because it was the Sabbath, the devil jumped off the tower and dragged the child away. You've never heard the story?
I've been here 30 years, I've never heard
Have you ever seen a stone around about here?
No.
Not in a field. No.
Never trust Wikipedia, that's what I say. Thank you.
Exactly where it is,
I know, it just says it's in a field near the church tower. That's kind of...
There's fields all around, isn't there?
How far can the devil jump? That's the question.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know.
See, forget Wikipedia, look at local knowledge.
I've never heard it.
Okay, thank you. Oh dear, those poor people, they had no idea that I had my video on the whole time. Anyway, as you will have heard, the legend said that a child was leapfrogging over a stone in a field near the church, and the devil jumped off the church, swept down, grabbed the child and flew off with it because it was being a miscreant, because it was the Sabbath. However, those people have lived here for 30 years and they have never heard the story. So, as I said, never trust Wikipedia. It was a nice story, but not true. Anyway, I better head back because I've left him in the graveyard. And, oh, before I go, for anyone that doesn't know, I do know a few things. Not much, but I do know a few things. Do you all know in front of me what that structure is called? You often see them on the entrance to graveyards. Do you know? Do you know? It's called a lich gate. Do you know why it's there? Shall I fill your head with some interesting facts? So you see how this, you always see them at the entrance of churches. They're called lich gates. And here is a little shelf. What do you think goes on there? Where are we? Yeah, so people coming into a graveyard with a coffin would stop here, put it down, rest, pick it up, and then go into the churchyard. So anyway, at least I could fill you in on a bit of interesting knowledge. Anyway, Marston Moretaine, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful houses, lovely people, as you can see. I did just stop a couple of teenagers and ask them, and they looked very disturbed and ran away from me. But back at the church again. Very small village, very pretty, but yes, Marston Moretaine. If you're in the area, pop by for a visit. Okay, and that concludes today's mystery tour. I'll be back soon, somewhere else. Oh, look what we found. Some gorgeous little sheep. Hello, baby. Hello. Oh, look, that one up there's looking at me. Hello. Hello, you two. Oh, this is cool. Look, there's loads of sheep everywhere. Hello. Oh, look, they're down there as well. Can I stroke someone? Hello. Hello. All right, I'll go at the house then. I'll see you later. So I'm back again, roaming around Stowe House, and I'd love to give you a history lesson about Stowe House, about the size of the grounds and everything, except I haven't researched it, so I don't know. It's very, very big. There you go. That's my history lesson. It's enormous and it's got lakes and stuff. This is apparently the Temple of Venus, and because of my excellent research, I don't know why or what. But basically, it's very Victorian what's gone on here. Apparently, okay, I know a bit of history, that there's been a settlement in Stowe since the 1330s, so there was like always something here, and then it got developed and changed hands and fell into the hands of the Temple family in the late 1600s, who there was a structure where the house is now, but they kind of built on it. And then yeah, during the years they've sort of added to it. And what's really cool is, because it's very, I don't know, it's weird because it's that old, but it's very Victorian-y, because there's lots of follies sort of dotted around. Every time you look through the trees, you see just some weird structure or temple or pillar, which is a very Victorian thing to do. Anyway, so there's a massive lake, and that's the Temple of Venus. And we've probably been walking for about half an hour through the grounds, and we're absolutely nowhere near the house yet. It's somewhere over there up on that hill, so I'll let you know when we get there. Hello everyone, I've been at Stowe for quite some time now, and I appear to be in some sort of wooded glade nowhere near the house. I think I've probably been walking for about 45 minutes, and I'm just in some random wooded area with no clue where Ash has gone or any idea where the house is. So this is an interesting adventure. Apparently eventually I'll get to the house and then find out that apparently it's fully booked, is what I'm hearing, so we won't get in anyway. Anyway, yeah, I'll find my way out of here one way or another. See you later. Hello, I'm back again. I've emerged from the trees over there and thought I was heading towards the historic Stowe House, but that appears to be some apartments, and I actually don't know if that's Stowe House or not, because I haven't looked at a picture of it. So that might be Stowe House, although it's just some random building with goalposts. I get the feeling there's a school attached to this, and that's probably the school. So where the house is, I have no idea. All I would say to anyone is never ever come on a day trip with me and let me tell you I know where I'm going, because 9 times out of 10 I'm utterly clueless, and now it's been an hour's walking. I have no idea where Ash is or where I am. So, and the sky's getting really dark. So I'll check back in with you later. Hey, look! I found it. I'm in another random forest, but I found this. So my thinking is, if I just carry straight on up this path, I will see a house. You wouldn't actually think that I'd miss it, because it's kind of massive, but somehow I've walked across acreage for an hour and completely lost the house. But I believe up ahead, does that or does that not look promising? Sorry, I know I bounce around when I walk. I need one of them stick thingies that means it doesn't bounce or something. Somebody tell me what I do to stop things bouncing around when I walk. And I don't mean on my person, I mean the camera. Oh, look. I mean, Kath, how much of a numpty do you have to be to walk around a garden looking for something for an hour and not be able to spot it when it's that freaking big? For God's sake, woman. Talk about should have got the Specsavers. It's freaking massive. Anyway, all I've got to do now is find Ash. Anyone see him? Anybody see him? All right, I'll go and look for him. He's going to kill me.
No signpost.
So, that is Stowe House. As I said, I found it eventually. but I'm not going in because you need tickets and they're completely sold out. So after all that, we're not actually going in there. But you know, it is gorgeous, and over there's a cafe, and I just bumped into someone who I worked with 30 years ago randomly. But the grounds, as you can see, are absolutely massive. I still haven't looked up how big they are, but apparently it was going to take me 15 minutes to get from that gate that you can see up there in the distance right in front across the lake. It's supposed to take 15 minutes to get from there to the house, but somehow I went all the way over there, round there, round there, round there, through that wood, and it took an hour. But you know, I've had a nice walk, I've met an old friend, and the gardens at Stowe are very interesting and full of lots of peculiar follies. There's another one up there, not the goalpost, that statue. As you can see, there's more statues over there, and there's Ash waiting for me. But yes, I would totally recommend coming to Stowe House for a lovely walk around the gardens. However, if you want to go in the house, I would suggest booking, and also that in front where that gate is where you park. So if you just walked in a straight line from there, obviously we've got to get round the lake unless I'm going to swim. But yeah, think about your route getting in here, because I'm sure the house is a wonder to behold. But we will actually come back another day, because a friend of ours is a guide here, and we just saw her and she said she'll give us a guided tour. So on another occasion, I'll show you Stowe House inside. But for now, that was our trip to Stowe. A very, very long walk. But yes. Okay, I'm going now. And I'll be back another time doing something that hopefully I plan a bit better. Bye for now. Well, I was about to go, but Ash is standing down here pointing at something. So I suppose I better find out what it is he's pointing at. Oh, look, there's another folly. Some sort of arch. Oh look, that's interesting. Go through that arch. There's a whole other thing over there with a bridge and a building, and yeah. Hey look, it looks like there must have been beavers around here that have gnawed through this wood. Anyway, we're not going to go down there because he's just shouted and said, don't go down there because you'll get lost. So here I shall terminate the trip to Stowe. Well, Stowe Gardens anyway. And yeah, bye then.